Howdy folks, Noble Ape here once again in the San Francisco Bay Area. So, the next section I'm going to show you is associated with the console, and it's actually the command line and GUI combined. But first, just to give some indication of what I'm doing, this is just the regular Noble Ape program as shown previously, run just by double clicking on it. Within it, however, and this is the same with all Mac applications, there's nothing particularly strange here, there is also a command line means of executing the program, which will normally just execute the program, but through a little hook, which I'll show you in a minute, you are able to actually run both the command line and the GUI version of Noble Ape. So, to start off, I'll just put that up there, CD, and then you just drag the icon of the application into your terminal, which is this one right here. You can find it through Applications Utilities. We'll get you the terminal program. Then you need to go into the contents directory, and here I'm using autofill, which is just a tab, so I just wrote CO, autofill contents, macOS, and show, okay, we are in this directory here. Now, in order to run, and I'll shut this down, in order to run the command line, you run the name of the executable here, and then you just put the C character, which indicates that it's a command line and GUI together. Hit enter, and you have the Noble Ape simulation. So what I'm going to do here is show you some basic features, and then we'll drill down into the more detailed features. But at any time you can type help, which will give you the full help, and I'll give you just a little bit of an overview of the interactions initially. So, as shown previously, you can normally just select apes like this. But what it's actually doing also when you select an ape like that is it's changing the watch status, because the command line has the notion of kind of watching individual apes as well. So, you can actually get the stats of the ape as you select them. I should probably point out that there are actually two programs running here. You have the regular terminal program, and then you have the Noble Ape program behind it. So do remember that as you kind of switch between the windows, because the background menu will change accordingly, and they have slightly different forms of control. So, as I noted previously, you can, in the previous video, you can select the apes like this, but there's also a list, which you just type list, enter, and this gives you a list of all the Noble Apes. And if you pick an ape you want, for example, this one, just copy, type watch that ape, and now you're watching that ape. Stats will show you the basic stats associated with the ape. If you want to get really fancy, you can see the metabolism of the ape, a wide variety of other things, and these things are stackable. Just to give you a general sense of the commands that are currently available. Here are the commands. We'll talk a little bit more about them, but let's start just by using run and get a sense of what run does. So you run and you specify a time, so this will run for 1 hour of simulation time. And good.